Oh, Gregory, it is nice to finally see you. Wait, why you got that in your nose, man? Are you alright? Um, oh no, man, I'm not alright. Some guy bit me in my fucking nose. Started to bleed. See? You wanna see? See, there you go. Oh, what the hell? You threw on my table too, you nasty. Wait, what's wrong with you, Gregory? Why are you looking at me like that, man? What's happening to you? Come here. Get off of me! Stay back! Gregory! Gregory! I'm sorry, Gregory. Gregory! No! Ugh. Kids, never play with guns, kids, alright? Just don't. Oh yeah, you guys like the RWBY shirt? Here. Just so it's, well, you know, facing the right way. Because the fire is on the other side, or is it? No, the fire is actually correct. Yeah, don't ask me what that skit was. This is a RWBY shirt, though. As you can see, that's Ruby. That's the fire. And it's backwards, RWBY. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that real good. Maybe if I set you guys just around here, yeah? You like that? Okay. There's a point to this video, viewers. And yes, my nose was actually bleeding. I didn't put food coloring on there. See, my nose was bleeding. It's disgusting. I don't care though. So you guys know who this is. Second in Couch of the Flame Jam 2023 here. And you already know the 4 options to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Oh. We're here to talk about the recent story arc in the RE6 part of the main timeline of Resident Evil Knievel. That's Death Island. Death Island was amazing. It wasn't what I was expecting. That last boss fight, when he mutated and stuck the thing in him, I didn't understand why, but he mutated with the shark, and the water monster boss fight, there was a shark that ate, like, spoiler warning, but ate, like, all of Rebecca's team so they could go get, to Alcatraz, so she could go to Alcatraz and cure Leon, Claire, and Chris. Dr. L. Taylor, Dr. Lingard Taylor, yeah, I know that's his name, I think. Can't remember the name of the main bad guy that turns into Final Hunter boss fight and comes out with the water looking like a fucking Evil Within monster. You guys know what Evil Within is? Because Evil Within surely isn't Resident Evil Revelations 2. I'll be making some more Resident Evil 0 videos, though. Even if I have to, like, look up what to do. I'll be making, like, more mercenary videos and stuff like that, etc. Anyways. That was not what I was expecting it to be. I liked it. The virus that was in the little bugs and had thermal vision to it. and if it stung you, you got infected. I mean, Claire nearly died and almost turned into a zombie, but luckily Jill was going to find something. She was going to find something, but then she met up with Rebecca and told Rebecca basically, "Hey, Rebecca, Chris, Claire, and Leon are infected. You have to go cure them." So she goes over there and cures them. But then there were a few boss fights that I liked. The water monster boss fight with the big Sharky and Rebecca's team, I don't know. I didn't really like that. I mean, it was cool, it was scary, but all they did was shoot at it, and then we didn't know what happened to Rebecca until then. The boss fights that I did like in it was the mutated boss fight. I can't remember his name. Oh god, what is the name? I can't remember his name. Final Tower boss fight is what we're gonna call it. They finished it off with like a thermal laser gun or something. High energy powered gun. And that doesn't work, so then they have to stop the system with the virus in it. And then it closes the floodgates. And then Jill nearly dies. Because you're getting dragged underwater. But I think she like puts a thing in it. And then Rebecca like makes the virus kill the Fountain boss fight. When they're like shooting rocket launchers and at it and stuff. I mean, Chris, he actually had like an MG42 mounted with Leon on a truck and he was shooting at it and that didn't kill it. So then when they finally shoot rocket launchers at the floodgate, it cuts off the Final Tyrant's head. The fight with Maria, where Leon like punctures her in the chest by pushing her onto a broken blade, was pretty cool. I liked it. And then when she died, Leon said, "Now you can be with your father again." But when I was watching, I said, "Now you can be in hell with your father." Anyways, when Chris mentioned piers and stuff like that, that really got to me in the beginning because I like Piers. If you don't know what happens to Piers, he is an RE6 character. Which, spoiler warning, he basically, when he's fighting Heos, Fallen Tyrant boss fight for Chris, and Piers' scenario and underwater boss fight as well. When he's fighting, Heos, he pushes Chris out the way and Chris shoots his like machine gun at Heos, which inflicts like bullets into Heos' arm, and then he throws Piers against a wall and there's like this wall of spikes and it punctures his which arm was it? I think that arm. I'm trying to think for a minute. Okay, it punctures his right arm, right? So then Heos throws like this big thing at it, that heavy metal debris, which knocks down Chris, and then his arm gets crushed even more into the wall. It's a sad part. And then when Chris is getting grabbed by Heos, Piers is forced to like rip his right arm off. And it's like on the spikes and the debris and stuff. And the C virus sample falls out and shit like that. It's all fucked. He infects himself to save Chris and gets this weird looking arm and one of his eyes go in the back of his head. Like, I'm talking about this eye all the way back in there with skin and stuff all gone. Yeah. Then he tragically dies after fighting Heos. And then he saves Chris again because Heos comes back. and he dies in the underwater oil field. It's pretty sad. So yeah, that part really got to me for Death Island. It was a great story arc. It really went more in depth with Jill. I felt like Jill was the actual main character, and it was the first time that we actually got to see Leon and Jill together. And they're like fighting the liquors and stuff. And what are liquors based off of? Movement and sound. They have no eyes. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much to say about the story arc. I mean, it kind of felt rushed. But the... Wait, I think that's his name. I think Dylan is the... Yeah, it's Dylan. Dylan is the main villain that, has regrets about killing his friend when his friend clearly didn't want to be killed. I mean, he bashes his skull in with a briefcase because he got bit. And, yeah, I don't know. Dylan, to me, for a villain, was very sad and iconic. His backstory was pretty cool, though. Being a part of Umbrella and not knowing what's going on when they're going to Raccoon City. That was a whole flashback thing. But I felt like Maria didn't get enough screen time. I mean, she finally talks in Leon when they're having a fight. Yeah. Resident Evil Death Island was pretty cool. When he's playing, I kind of got it. When he's playing Russian roulette, and he puts the bullets out of his revolver and puts one in, and he points to that, Dr. Taylor. He points to that Taylor and pulls the trigger and says, well, looks like life or death or something like that has saved you yet again to die another day or whatever. I can't remember the line. But he plays Russian roulette a lot. Dylan plays it a lot. He puts the bullets out. He never uses the revolver. He shoots himself like we're playing Persona 3 anime. I even said Persona when he shoots himself. But he doesn't really die until he turns into that Eve within looking monster. Yeah, you know, I ain't got nothing much to say. It was a great story arc, but I don't know. The virus was pretty cool, though. Having those little bugs with thermal vision put the virus in you. One sting, and you're infected. Anyways, Resident Evil is a series, the main storyline only with its lore and characters. Resident Evil will always have a place in my heart, along with Persona. Okay? Which I still need to do a trailer reaction to Persona 3 Reloaded, which is coming early 2024. I didn't see anything for PlayStation. I only saw a thing for Xbox, including my Xbox. Yeah. Anyways, viewers, I ain't got much to say anymore, other than this has been Second Coast of Funland Anime 2023 here. So on and so forth. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I do want to give a big shout out to Lazy Game 7780 and I So Sorry and its puppetry. But I also want to say this before I end the video. Lazy Gaming has helped me pick out a lot of names for my side official Resident Evil stories, which are a part of the RE universe, just in the side spin-off story part of it. Because I respect the lore, the timeline, and the characters, etc. So thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. I'm giving him most of the credit for the stories, for the Resident Evil stories, because writing for me, coming up with names and characters are kind of hard. But this next official side RE story, yet again, in the spin-off side story part of the RE universe, is going to be called Resident Evil Paranormal. Or Biohazard / Resident Evil Paranormal. Anyways, viewers, I want to thank you so much for watching. Yet again, this has been Second Cast of Flamelands Anime 2023 here. And yet again, you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you're notified for more content on the channel. And like I said, I'll be making a bunch of Resident Evil videos. I just made a music video to Resident Evil / Biohazard the Experience, which, yes, like the title says, it comes before Vendetta. Which most of you probably haven't read the comics or watched the stage plays. But somebody really needs to English dub the Experience. I mean, the stage was English dubbed. But, yeah. But other than that, I'm out for now. Peace out, guys. Stay tuned for more videos like this. And, bye-bye. And if I make a Resident Evil 4 remake video, which I'm probably not because it's a side story, because the original 4th game follows the story fairly well and is more canon. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll make Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicle videos later. And yeah, peace out, guys, and bye-bye. Stay tuned for more, etc. Hope you all have enjoyed. Resident Evil.